Alright guys, for this week's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make this currency system, which this is mainly for people on servers, like especially vanilla servers that don't use economy or whatever. This could be used for a type of currency. If you can't just have the admins hand out stuff, you can use this to give people stuff. So you do 1 minecart equals 5 iron, just like in the demo I showed. 5 iron comes down. You don't have to have the pistons come out, but I just thought I'd keep the roof all flat. So that one's pretty simple, the one wide one. You can, it doesn't have to be 5 iron, obviously, but it's just whatever. Then you put 3 in here, and it gives you 3 diamonds or whatever you want. It could be if you put 3 in, you could have it drop 64 dirt for all. It doesn't matter, just anything. And this one's actually not resettable. It got too big. You pretty much have to change the whole design if you're gonna use a 10 wide one like this. But you can use the same design as this probably for up to 5 to 7 or so. But 10 was just way too much. So, but you don't really need 10. That's like the equivalent of 50 iron bars, because each of these takes 5 iron bars. So really 10 would be really pointless to even do up to. Plus it's a lot of space, look at that. Just to let you guys know, Minecraft PG5 was probably the biggest inspiration behind this, I guess. I saw their tower defense video, and I saw that way where you can like purchase a tower by putting a minecart in there and hitting the lever, and I thought that was really cool. So I kind of expanded on it and turned it into a type of minecart currency, I guess. So now I will be showing you guys how to make this. All that wiring you guys saw in back, it might look like really intimidating, but I'd say all this is for the 10 wide one. This little area is for the 3 wide, and this little area is for the 1 wide. So it's not too challenging, or I think that's about what it is. So now to get on to building one. Alright, so first I'm going to be showing you how to make the 1 wide one. It's a bit of a different design from the 3 wide, or I guess it's multiple wide, because the 3 wide one works with two or more basically. Well, not up to 10, but so between 2 and 10 probably. Okay, now I'll show you. So what you're gonna want to do for the single one is make a little arch like this. That's where, and then put the mine track like that, just 1 mine track. Run it down 2 blocks below it, or 3 blocks down from the surface. Again, you can change this around. Like for example, you could have this lead off to the side or something, but I'm just going to do it this way because this is how I'm used to doing it. Then you're going to want to put some powered rails. Put a detector rail and just lead it into some lava. Or if you're a server admin or something and you want to keep the minecarts, you can have this just lead down into a room where it all collects, and you can just keep reusing them. But I figured I would just use lava so I don't have to have it build up. So you got like that, and then you want to power these tracks down here. Not this one though. That way, so it comes down and then it'll push right over. So we got pretty much most of it done already. Then you just want to run this up like so. That way. Oh, and then we're going to need a dispenser. Let's use that. Oop. Dispenser. Let's put this on top. Let's put 21 diamonds in it. And by the way, if you want to add this, this is just, I like using this, but you don't really need it. What that does is, I'm like burping all over, but I'm trying to not be obnoxious about it. What that does is when it's going, or when it's watch, it turns the light off, so you know you can't, if it's, you'll know it's jammed if there's one on top of it like that. You'll know it's messed up. So I just like having that. And lastly, you're just gonna want to this is very simple. Just run redstone to the block that is under the powered rail right there. Put a pressure plate, and that powers it. So that way you can just set your cart, press it, and it gives you a diamond or whatever you have in there. And it's just completely reusable because it just burns the carts right after, so you don't have to wait for it to like clear out. Now onto that was the biggest problem with the 10 wide one. You couldn't clear it out like that. But I mean, it's still you can use the same design, but it just not the same design as this, but it doesn't clear out like that. All right, now onto the 3 wide. I'll do a 4 wide actually, just to show a few different changes you need for a little bigger than that. Alright, first we're going to want to build the same thing starting as the first one, but it's got to be 2 wide in between each hole where you put them in. So 1 there, 2 wide, and then 1 there. I'll try to do a 4 wide one. I've never actually done 4 wide, but it shouldn't be too tough. Oop, it's got to be there actually. And then there we go, 4 wide. Now you want to add your tracks. Oh, dang it. I hate when they face that way. If you just want to get them not facing, just go like that and break the other track. That's how I do it, at least. Okay, you're going to get the basic setup as that. I'll get back with you when I have the basic setup done, and then we'll do the redstone. Alright, so I got this setup going on. All it is just the same thing. Got the powered rails, the detector rail, and the lava, and the powered rails are powered down there. Now what you want to do is set up the redstone, which we're going to need sticky pistons for. Let's start it. You're going to want to dig this out. If you're on the right, it'll just make it easier to do it facing to the right. You don't have to, but I just like it facing to the right, I guess. And put a block in front of it. Clear our space also, because it's going to have to push forward. And for these, well, first let's do the left real quick. You're gonna want to face this one left, of course, like so. And if you're gonna start the current on the left, which I'm gonna, as you can see right here, if you're gonna start the current on the left, then you're gonna want to have the pistons, the middle pistons, on the side or on the left side of the block. So, like right here, rather than right here on the right side, you're going to want them on the left side. It just makes it a little simpler. So let me just put the middle ones in now. The middle ones you can't have going to the side either. You have to have them facing outwards like this. So let's make some space here. You're going to want to keep these back blocks though, because otherwise minecarts sometimes will go over and hook on that side and they won't fall in. So you're going to want to have the thing completely surrounded. So let's just find, where do we go, right here? Yep. And that way when a minecart hits that pressure plate, it'll turn on that when it pushes this out, and then this will go over here. You can just run it, well, actually you can just run it right over top. Oh, you know what, I'll just run a repeater through it actually. That way you got to run a repeater right here. So when this one pushes out, you're going to have a block right here, or a redstone block right there. So when so this one powers over here, then this one will power, see? And then this one pulls back and it resets itself. You guys get the idea. Then you're going to want to run this around, and you're actually going to want to run this here like that. That's so here's the back block for the second one. Here's the back block. You're going to want to run it here, and then so one block there, 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 and then it powers that. That way you have to repeat that pattern when you're this pattern. So it's going to be like this one goes here, then that, then it goes up on this, then that, then it repeats itself. That's why you have to do it a little different. Otherwise, if you just have a 3-1, all you have to do is this and this one, and just keep it going. You don't need this stuff right here. But with 4 wide, you need to have that, so I thought I'd do a 4 wide just to show you that it's a little different. It's not just the same thing repeated. And And then lastly, let's make a path all the way over to here. Just gotta go this way. Oh, don't want to break that block. Okay, then let's run this down. You don't want to have that. I'll just run a repeater through it. Like that. Then put a repeater here. Then have the redstone on the other side, so that way it pushes out, powers. You know, you get the idea. It's like a combination lock, basically. If you know how to make a combination lock, you'll understand this. Now let's run this up to a dispenser. I don't trust dispensers. I don't know how they work with redstone, so I always have to put it on top like that. If you don't know how, you just hit the block next to it and it puts it on top. Alright, now, so I just put some diamonds in there. Now for the last part, I believe. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up. Now for the last part, you're just going to want to very simply, well, let's run the, or let's make a path here, I guess. Right there. Oop. These pistons don't. Oop, wrong spot. These pistons, the way. Oh, dang it! Wrong spot again. The way I did the pistons in back, they don't have to be that way, but I did it the most compact way. So if anybody wants to make it more compact, it's harder to do it more compact like this. That's why I'm showing it. So if people want to do it, they know how. And if they want to do it the other way, it's much easier. It's, you know, you can just do them all facing to the side if you have enough space in between each one. But as you can see, if I can jump here, as you can see, there's only 2 blocks in between, so these have to face outwards. That's why it's just like that. And then lastly, we're gonna have a pressure plate. Again, I'm using pressure plates. You can use buttons, but it's just more complicated to use a button. And we're gonna use our minecart. Gonna put our minecarts down, and it should work. And there we go. We have ourselves a minecart currency. So I hope this helped out all you server owners. This is probably one of my favorite inventions I've ever made. Actually, to be honest, it's just the concept's really cool. I've never really done anything with minecarts, so I think it's really cool. Again, big thanks to Minecraft PG5. They probably don't watch these, but just in case they do, I might as well say it. For the idea. This is not really the same idea as theirs. I'm not trying to, you know, make myself sound like the good guy. Like, no, I didn't copy him, but it's not really the same idea. But at the same time, I saw their idea. It was very similar to this, and I figured I'd try it out for myself, and I put my own little way on, or twist to it, I guess you could say. And it turned out really cool. So rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what I should do for my next video, and I will see you guys later.